the Supreme Court Tuesday adjourned indefinitely a case filed by a private legal practitioner, Jonathan Amable, seeking to stop government from issuing Treasury bills. The Attorney General's Department told the court it would need more time to file a response to the issue. James Ishen has more.
In November 2024, legal practitioner Jonathan Amable filed an application at the Supreme Court, seeking for an injunction on the issuing of Treasury bills by government. In this particular application, he argues that government can only go ahead with the Treasury bills if it secures prior approval from the Parliament. Now, on hearing the case today, presiding judge at the court today, who happens to be Judge Lovelace Johnson, described the suit as a very sensitive one, hence the need for some time for the Attorney General's Department to file a proper response in this regard. Let's listen to legal practitioner Jonathan Amable.
Well, I had an inclination that this would happen because today was the date for the injunction, the hearing of the injunction application, and as at this morning when we were arriving in court, the Attorney General had still not filed an affidavit or any processes in response to the injunction application. So I definitely suspected that what they will be requesting for would be an adjournment within which to file a response to the application. And you know, it is bothersome. If you realize that the state attorney on the matter said that this is a sensitive matter, and so because it's a sensitive matter, they would like to file a response before the court hears the matter. And indeed, it's quite a very sensitive matter, and it is within that light that we should not be seeing the Attorney General's Department being indolent in the matter. The substantive matter was filed all the way in February last year. It is only this morning. And you know, when it was filed in February, the Attorney General's Department had 14 days within which to respond. It was only this morning that the Attorney General's Department has filed a process seeking for extension of the time to enable them to now file their response to the substantive matter. Of course, this is Attorney General's Department led by a new administration, but since February last year till now, the old administration, there was no response, there was nothing that was filed. So what was done in court was that the state was basically asking for time to enable the principal state attorney confer with the Attorney General.
Legal practitioner Jonathan Amable has also been speaking on the way forward.
The country is in a we know that this is a sensitive matter. We know that the country is in a situation where it would have to borrow because our current obligations are far more than our revenue. So we know that we do need to borrow. But we are saying that the borrowing should be done within the constitutional framework. That constitutional framework requires that parliamentary approval be sought. Ideally, by the time the first budget is coming to Parliament, which is coming very soon, we hope that, taking a cue from all these processes, the proposals that we are making for the borrowing to be done constitutionally can be incorporated into the first budget so that this government starts its economic reset agenda on a very legal footing.